they were the second biggest. They're now the biggest mechanical contractor in Ireland, and they have a sprinkler division, and they had an electrical company in Dublin, but they bought one in Cork, and
Mm.
they sent me in, and I was there and just kind of connecting. And it was a lovely transition, and just the people were nice and everything. But I've also witnessed cases where people then go into panic mode because they go, all right, we don't need two quantity surveyors, we don't need this. And
Yeah.
sometimes personalities come in because you've got like the boss that's just, bully boy tactic and everything. So like for more the person involved, how should they navigate that? Because it's a hard one, because the unknown is a difficult place to be.
Yeah. Oh, it's super difficult. And I think if you're in the seat where, you mentioned some of the fears, I think another one that comes up a lot is, especially if it's a big acquisition, you're looking to the left and you're thinking that person does the same thing I do. One of us might not make it out of here. So maybe a couple of things to think about. So one, if you're in that seat, what can you do? I think like all good job transitions, you can do two things. One, where can I lean in my current organization? So can I partner with this person? Where can I add value? How am I contributing to the new vision of the company? Maybe that's the good good corporate way of looking at it. But smiling or joking aside, I think the question is, how do I best contribute to the team? Right. So that you're setting up yourself up for success the best way you can. I also think really if you're questioning and you're looking to your left and saying, hey, I'm not sure. I think in this market, it's also okay to start to think about, do I want to move somewhere else in the organization? Do I want to think about what's next? Right. Just so that you have, right, some of this potential prep in your back pocket. But I think there's a lot of opportunity to maneuver in that question mark of, hey, what do I want to do? How do I want to contribute in the team, and where can I go? I think there's also a leadership component. How do I lead the team through this kind of change? And I think that's tough. So one might be, the biggest gap that I see in all acquisitions is communication. Part of it's because there happens to be a lack of communication when you go through that level of change. Because sometimes you can't answer the questions. What's my role? What do I get paid? Who's that person next to me? When are we going to figure these things out? Sometimes the company actually may not know that yet. So as a leader, you're kind of maybe stuck in that middle. You're like leading a team that has a bunch of questions. You don't have the answers. So how do you help? One is, I think you share what you can when you have it. Two is, I think it's okay to say you don't have the answers, but right, we're gonna figure out when we can. But also, where can you lean in to start to demonstrate and to support the team in the things you might be able to support? So, for example, my team has just doubled. Do I know what everybody's role and responsibility is at this moment? Maybe not. But how do I tell the team where I'm starting to figure out? How can I help start to prioritize where their major initiatives or work can go? Right. So start to think about what you can lean in and do.